Saturday, August 22nd, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern. Ask yourself a question: do you trust yourself and your future? And then if you have an answer that says, how do I do that? How do I trust myself and my future? When you choose the thoughts, okay, and I'm not talking about the thoughts we all get. Most of them aren't ours. People say, well, how can that be? It's because when we come into the baby body, and we even in the womb, we are basically bathed in vibrational frequency of words. And so when we come out of birth, we begin to absorb all kinds of thoughts. Because we're like a sponge. And the thoughts come from others. So as the body advances or grows, we keep getting these thoughts coming in from others, and we collect them. And that's how our character and personalities form. So then we don't realize that, but as we are in full-grown bodies, we then receive all these thoughts from the ego mind and the mind, and these thoughts are endless, and we think that they are ours. How can we not think that they're ours? And some of them are just not great at all. So you choose, as the master, you nurture your mind with great thoughts, because you'll never go any higher than you think. And I'm sure that a lot of you have experienced the fact that it's what you think about on what limits you. So then you connect the imagination and the heart-mind, and see, through the heart you can master the mind, as we've talked about. And so you nurture your mind with great thoughts. And the greater the thoughts, the higher you will be. Now, we have to have trust. Trust is simply something that we cannot live without. It's an essential core ingredient for creating into reality a life we truly love. And life without trust is one that attracts struggle, poverty, and deprivation. So we've got to, it's up to us to choose. Some don't. They don't choose trust, and that's why they attract struggle, poverty, and deprivation. It is only with trust that we can create abundance, be vibrantly healthy, have enriching intimate relationships, and open our hearts to our highest life purpose of freedom and love. These are all crucial things to the civilization. Obviously, we know that many aren't there quite yet. Some aren't there at all. This is why we always talk about it's about you. It must be about you. So you imagine if you don't have trust with with yourself, then anybody that you witness that attracts struggle, that seems to be struggling, that's in poverty and deprivation, amongst other things, it's because they have a life without trust. So it is through feeling trust, through the heart, mind, and all that we do, we can access the natural creating into reality powers inside you to create a desired future outcome that you can imagine. And what's the secret to trust? Relaxation, letting go, surrendering, going with the flow, no expectations, no attachments. So it's relaxation into what and who relaxing into what and who you are right in this moment, this very now. And this relaxation means being what? Grateful. So you relax in gratitude, and you're accepting for whatever you find. And the more grateful that we become, that we can be for our life exactly as it is right now. How many of us are, we're not happy with it right now. We're not happy with our lives. We are not in gratitude for our lives. We are not into relaxation and trust. And the more grateful that we can be for our lives exactly as they are right now, and trust for the future effortlessly rises up within us. And when we can let go and relax even deeper in each moment of our lives, an immense level of peace will find its way into our hearts and take over our life. And we will naturally get absorbed in the feeling, all is perfect. There are no problems, and the divinity is guiding our way. And when we are trusting in the future of existence, great blessings, great wonderfulness will follow our way. We remember the emphasis is on the heart. I think a lot of people don't understand that. The mind lives in doubt, and the heart lives in trust. So when you trust, you become centered. Okay. How many of you can say that you trust? That you trust in the now, right now in your life? And you are in relaxation into what you are right now, who and what you are right now. And then that moves you into being grateful and accepting for whatever you find. And the more grateful you can be for your life exactly as it is right now, and trust for the future effortlessly rises up within you. And when you can let go and relax deeper in each moment of your life, an immense level of peace will find its way into your heart and take over your life. The emphasis is always on the heart. The world around us may not be trusting life at all. The world around us may not be trusting life at all. Yet this doesn't have to impact any of us. Things may not go exactly how you planned and even turn completely upside down. Yet, if you have a deep connection with your heart, you'll find life to be this entertaining play. You'll learn how to relax deeper and enjoy the play instead of gripping onto life and resisting the divinity that is here now. With trust, we become so deeply rooted in the core of our spiritual existence that nothing can shake us. We become like a mountain, immovable, fiercely strong and compassionate. The trusting roots give you the power to hold space for others stuck in fear and resistance to trust. The trusting roots give us the power to hold space for others stuck in fear and resistance to trust. It is only with trust that you can venture out into the world and have new, intimate, heart-opening relationships. Create into reality your actual soulmate. Meet amazing new friends that are inspirational and healing for your soul. Now, one thing that you may discover is that you instantly build bigger trust muscles is to practice consciously letting go of any tension that you're holding in your body. Check your jaw, hands, stomach, shoulders, back, everything you can think of. And notice where you're holding tight, gripping with control on some perceived future. And then literally tell these tight parts that it is safe to relax and they can let go of control. The trusting process is all about learning how to detach from the ego mind, the egoic energy, and let go of control. Now, your tight body parts might communicate back to you with some past memory, or trauma that they are holding on to, which makes them want to remain in fearful control. Return to this memory and replay it again with the light of the God, the pure consciousness shining on it from every angle. Meaning, see this experience in a new light, knowing that it was designed to initiate a deeper level of trust that you are now experiencing. It's important, it's very important now that with this massive transition that we're experiencing. Practice trusting yourself every chance you can get by simply relaxing deeper into your heart center. Focus on your heart. Imagine a golden lotus flower is blooming there as often as you can during your day. And hold this image. You know what a golden lotus? It's a flower. It floats on the water. Hold this image and feeling for as many seconds as you can. And practice each day until you can hold it for 3 minutes. This is a mini meditation that will bring a deep opening and healing throughout your body, as the heart is the source of where trust is born. You practice, we practice trusting ourselves every chance we can get by simply relaxing deeper into our heart center. Always focus on your heart. And then imagine a gold lotus flower or whatever you determine that you're drawn to, gold lotus flower, rose, whatever, is blooming there as often as you can during the day. Hold this image and feeling for as many seconds as you can. You practice it each day until you can hold it for 3 minutes. And this mini meditation will bring a deep opening and healing throughout your body, as the heart is the source of where trust is born. Now, if any fearful benefit, beliefs, or negative attitudes should arise during this meditation, let them into your heart. Do not fight them. Anything that is blocking or protecting you from trust is coming from fear and ego. So simply let them melt and surrender to the golden light from the lotus. Let the golden light merge and melt with the darkness. This is about surrendering yourself to a deeper experience of your life. So let your heart be fluid, open, at ease, and let the light of pure consciousness do all the work for you. Let it shine upon all uncertainty and see the negative belief for what truly is. Everything is unfolding perfectly, effortlessly, and exactly as it needs to. The universe does not make any mistakes, ever. No boo-boos, no hiccups, and no matter what the popular understanding on this planet is nothing is by accident. Nothing is by accident. This is a brilliant play of consciousness where each of us have nothing to fear. It is a brilliant play of consciousness where none of us have anything to fear. As long as we are alive, remember that our lives are one big, long experience of learning how to let go. And one day, we will have to let go of this body and mind. So the more often that we can practice letting go, making space for the new, the more room each of us will have to allow more good things to enter our lives, our entire lives, right now. So when each of us can push ourselves to get beyond our normal, untrusting comfort zones, we'll feel better about ourselves. A lot of us will, we stay in our normal, untrusting comfort zones. But when we choose to go beyond them, we will absolutely feel better about ourselves, and that we have grown and start to see new things created into reality manifested. And this is when we get to see how clear and devoted we are to our spiritual path, and how to master the art of being beyond control and listening to our inner guidance. Being beyond control and listening to our inner guidance. And our inner guidance is where? It's heart-mind. It's the pure consciousness, the God. A real master of life knows deep down to trust that experience in life is the right experience. Lean into this one pearl of wisdom, and it will carry you through the most challenging of times. A real master of life knows deep down to trust that experience in life. That experience in life is the right experience. When you lean into this one pearl of wisdom, and it will carry you through the most challenging of times. Only by us trusting our experience that is given to us can we relax enough to feel and hear the voice of grace divinely guiding us. When we are truly quiet, listening to the God, being super open and sensitive, we can discover the most sacred and divine aspects about ourselves that we never knew even existed. And it is only through this sweet sensitivity to this life that we can experience a source of real freedom, love, and bliss. What we are today, comes from our thoughts of yesterday. And our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. In the now, present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our lives are the creation of our mind. Buddha. What we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind. Buddha. Trusting that your future is going to be bright and flawless is just like trusting in anything else in this life. Now, just because we don't know yet what's about to come doesn't mean we cannot trust it. That's very important for us to understand. Just because we don't know yet what's about to come doesn't mean we cannot trust it. Mastering the vibration of trust comes from learning how to trust ourselves. You see, it's always about us. It's always about you. And this means paying more attention to that little voice inside you that knows than the voice that doubts and doesn't know. It's as simple as that. We all have a sixth psychic sense, and it is real. And you can research it. The Russian scientists have proven it. It's an inner sense. Can naturally perceive and know things that are about to happen. We all have it. This is an inner sense. The sixth sense, the inner sense, can naturally perceive and know things that are about to happen. It is the all-seeing aspect of your soul. And it will forewarn you if you are listening. And the key to increasing our sixth sense is listening. The key to increasing our sixth sense is listening. Imagine that you have a spiritual guide, a teacher, a master, an angel, or a higher being that is beside you all the time, helping you find your way through life. Now, this being is real. Lives on another dimension, so you cannot yet physically see them. Yet, they are here. And by tuning into your personal guide on a regular basis, you become used to hearing the messages, insights, and answers you need. Now, when I talk about hearing, I mean feeling. You feel the messages. It is a vibrational frequency. Everything's vibrational frequency. Everything's frequency. Only if you're listening. Imagine, and the spiritual guide, is it your God? Is it your consciousness? We all know what is coming our way. The more we practice opening our senses, being more sensitive, quieting our minds, the easier it is to hear, to feel. And the more you let go, relax, and trust the guidance within, clearer the messages from your higher intuitive self become. Now, perhaps you have seen or have been hurt, betrayed, abandoned many times in your lives, and you have a really hard time opening up to trust. You may be asking yourself, why would I want to trust in someone that could possibly be untrustworthy? Good question. The secret here is to stop looking out there, to trust and start looking inside yourself for it. You're choosing trust simply because it makes you a bigger, better, and happier person. You are doing it to improve your vibration and consciousness. And when you're at a higher frequency, you will be able to discern when it's safe to open up or retract in a situation that could possibly or would be harmful. It's like becoming a trustaholic for the vibration and frequency of trust. It's not about trusting the world, but it's about enjoying the feeling of living in this high vibe state. Now, I'm sure some of you have experienced this, and maybe we all have. Some people will label you as a fool. Yet those people deep down wish they had the courage to let go of fear and let in trust. They live their entire lives wrapped up in resistance to life and trapped in fear. And this is not the life any of us desire to live. If you are challenged with opening up to trust, ask yourself this one simple question. How do you want to look back at your life when it's all over? Wouldn't you rather see someone who live their life overflowing with trust rather than doubt and fear. And believe me, when the time comes for you to desire to leave the body, you will reflect. Each moment is your investment into how you are going to live the rest of your life. Make your choice right now, and keep making that choice again and again and again to choose trust or fear, and you will never regret it. There is no need to run towards the ocean. There's no need to run towards the ocean. Just slowly enjoy the trees and the birds and the people, having a trust in your heart that every river has always reached the ocean. So you cannot be the exception. Every river has always reached the ocean. So you cannot be the exception. Existence does not allow any exceptions. You will always reach the ocean. Your hands are on the steering wheel right now. The choice is always here to trust and continue trusting and continue trusting and continue trusting the feeling of trust. It's because it feels good. So when you have learned how to trust yourself 100% of the time, you will have mastered this lifetime. And you will never fail at anything you desire or want to create. You can dramatically improve your ability to create into reality or manifest the life you want and deserve to have by simply applying this understanding. You will always reach the ocean. You cannot be the exception. Existence does not allow any exceptions. You will reach the ocean. You will always reach the ocean. Every river reaches the ocean. There's no exception. Eventually, you will reach the ocean. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we desire to do is to relax our bodies. Relax. Let go. Trust. Trust you. Trust yourself. Be in harmony. The more you trust, the more you move forward. The more you move forward, the more you experience bliss, joy, and peace and love, no matter what comes your way. As the body relaxes, every single area of your body, release any pain, any anguish, any frustration, any worry, any distrust. Let go. And it doesn't serve you anything. Why hold it? Why stay in a comfort zone? Comfort zone harbors distrust of yourself, worry, fear. So let it all go so the body can just relax. Relaxation is the path to enlightenment. Because we relax the bodies, we move into the now. And the now is all we have. The past has been expended. We have experienced it. It is no more. It is old energy. hasn't been created because we're creating it in the now, in trust of ourselves. Some of us, or all of us, reminisce about the past. It's not a negative thing. But if we aren't careful, the egoic energies will trap us there. We will find ourselves trapped in the past. And unfortunately, many of us will bring it into a future that doesn't exist, and we will create that future from our past and relive that past in that future. This is why so many of us will say, it feels like I've been running in circles my whole life. It feels like I have not gone anywhere. So we stay in the now. The now creates our future. How do we stay in the now? We still the mind in the now as well. Ego mind, the egoic energies, we move into peace, joy and bliss, relaxation, trusting of ourselves. We breathe. We breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. Breath is divine positive energy. Why is it? It sustains the physical vessel that houses the God, the pure consciousness within it. Cannot be anything else but divine. So as we breath in this divine positive energy, we know that it focuses us on the now. On the now. And if you ever feel like you're separated from the now, or you feel like you're out of kilter or not in the now, you're wandering off into a future that doesn't exist, or you're reminiscing too much into the past, the breath will bring you back into the now. So picture as we're seated in a comfortable position, relaxed, gaining more trust and more trust for ourselves as we relax and go into deep gratitude for every moment in this very now. We bring this divine positive energy. We start at the root of our bodies, and we go straight up the center of our spinal column, right above the top of our heads. And these are energy vortexes. They look like flowers with geometrical shapes inside them in the center. These energy vortexes are known as chakras. They're connected to our emotions, our spirituality, our organs, our physicality. And they allow our God-light energy to flow freely through them. Energy vortexes. You can picture us as a fountain, a multicolored, sparkling light that comes up through the root of our bodies all the way up to the top of our heads in a fountain of glittering, multicolored, vibrant light. So we start the divine positive energy, we bring it up through the root chakra, the Muladhara. Excuse me, career, money, mindset, sense of belonging. And the root chakra represents our foundation and feeling of being grounded. It's at the base of the spine, and the tailbone area or the coccyx. Emotional issues, spiritual issues such as financial independence, money, food. Physical associations, our spine, our rectum, our legs, our arms, our circulatory system. This is the red wheel of light, and we move to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This is sexuality and pleasure. It's our connection and ability to accept others, and new experiences. It's located lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. What are our emotional issues with this chakra? Sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. Physical associations are reproductive organs, our kidneys, our bowels, our immune system. And then we go to the yellow wheel of light, our solar plexus chakra, Manipura. Personal power and ability to channel. It's our ability to be confident and in control of our lives. It is trusting ourselves. It is relaxing into deep gratitude in the now for everything. It's located in our upper abdomen, the stomach area. Our emotional issues are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Our physical association with this energy vortex, wheel of light, chakra, central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, and skin. And we go to the green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the anahata. Love, relationships, and self-acceptance. Our ability to love. The center of our chest, just above the heart. And our emotional issues are love, joy, and inner peace. They're either high, low, or very low. Physical association, heart, thymus, lower lung, circulatory system, immune system. This is a guide to let you know, while in physical form, if you're having issues, go to the chakra that's connected to those issues. We go to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. It's our ability to communicate, self-expression. It's our throat, it's the location. Our emotional issues are communication, self-expression of feelings, the truth. Our physical association, thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. Third eye chakra. Violet wheel of light, ajna. It's our ability to focus on and see the big picture. Its location is the forehead between the eyes. It's also the brow chakra. Emotional issues are intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions for ourselves. Physical association, pituitary gland, eyes and sinuses. And then the highest chakra, the Sahasrara, connection to the divine. It represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually to the God, to the pure consciousness, and beyond. It's the very top of our heads. Our emotional issues are inner and outer beauty. Inner and outer beauty. Our connection to spirituality. Pure bliss. Physical association, pineal gland, brain, and nervous system. Now we take this divine positive energy, our breath, and we pull this up. This is frequency and energy all the way through these 7 energy vortexes, connecting to all of our tissue, all of our organs, all of our spirituality, every single conduit. And if it free flows with our chi, our prana, our godlight energy, then it's amazing. If it's blocked, we find out why. So the crown chakra, and we move just a little bit to the back from center, and we hold this divineness, and we hold an I am light, I am love, I am. Just in that brief moment, we compress and condense it into pure liquid energy. It's omnipotently powerful. We release it over the pineal gland. And the pineal gland is very important to us while we're in these bodies. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence, the gateway to the God, the pure consciousness within us and beyond. Now, as we have this pure liquid energy, we release it over the pineal gland. You can view the pineal gland as a prune, a raisin, a pine cone. I look at it as a rosebud, kind of a green ball. And as I release the pure liquid energy, it blooms, full bloom, vibrant energy, high fragrance, multicolored petals, eternal, fully functioning, ablaze. And so the pineal gland becomes total function, complete healthy energy. Opens up all the gateways for us to walk through. Now, we're all consciously aware that we are of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we know that we are one. We know that we're merged with the heart-mind, the God, the pure consciousness, the body, the soul, the spirit, the higher self, all one, all facets of the one, all pieces. We have others with us right at this moment. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. This is a civilization that vibrates at a higher frequency than we do. This is why we don't see them like we see each other. We feel them when we're receptive enough. They love meeting us, so they come in physical form, and you don't ever expect it. You're never expecting it, see? And there's no expectations or attachments to this. And you're in full trust of yourself and in deep gratitude, and you're relaxed and at ease. And they appear. And you don't know that they've been until they're not. But it will dawn on you. That was an angel. That was very enjoyable. Now, thousands can circle any one of us, surround any one of us. Because of their frequency, they can house a small area in large number. They've been assisting us since the beginning, and we've been helping them. They are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. See them through your heart minds. Feel them. They are with us. Now, we have the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, many, many, many more. These are those who have mastered ascension out of body and hold pure God form, pure consciousness. We are those who have ascended, masters who have ascended into body to experience physical form. They have mastered, we are mastering. Does it make them any different than us, any more powerful? No. We all came from Source Creator. We all are equal in divineness and perfection. Now they're consciously aware that they are of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. You want to talk with them? Talk with them. Now all of us assembled this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this meditation form of the circle of light. We're compelled to reach out to all the other facets, aspects, and pieces of the one from Source Creator. So we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, beyond, ever and forever. Now, they come in googleplexes. One googleplex fills this universe. They come in the trillions of googleplexes from every direction. They are consciously aware, only those that are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, many, many, many civilizations and species. Only those who are of the highest and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, consciously aware, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and the forming of the circle of light. And they come in the billions. They are with us now. We call upon all the galactics, all the off-worlders, all the celestials, only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and forming the circle of light. Now, we're only familiar with a handful of them, somewhat. Over 1,000 of them travel through this solar system every day. This includes our familiarity, it includes all the species and levels. The Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, feline, Zeta Reticuli, Graves, Nords, Reptilians, Draco, Golden Pyramid, Avian, many, many, many more. They have been assisting us in our evolution, enlightenment, ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And all of us are highly consciously aware. They are. We are, all of us. That we are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Our frequencies are high. If we weren't conscious of this, we would not be here. And they are with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those that are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings who've decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. Only those that are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of the circle of light. And they come in the trillions. Shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which many we've never seen before. And we're only familiar with just a handful. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions, and they are with us now. We're all assembled. All here at the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation. Arm in arm, hand in hand, gods together. We are all in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, and abundance. And we are all one, and we are all love, and we are all God, and we form the circle of light. It is massive. It is the love, the God-light energy in each and every one of us. It is so brilliant and bright that it grays out the darkness of space. it floods and saturates and bathes all of our brothers and sisters, all life, on and above and below this planet Earth Gaia, and this now, and this meditation, in this circle of light. Deep eternal love, gratitude, bliss, trust, unending, eternal, lifting all vibrational frequencies into the higher and higher and higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. Vaporizing all lower level dark matter frequencies and all lower level survival matter frequencies. Cleansing us all. Purifying. Now we begin to ascend above the planet in this circle of light. Understand it would take over 1 billion of the suns in the solar system to even come close to the brilliance and radiance of this circle of light. As we begin to ascend up, we're immediately met with a gossamer field of trillions of reflective mirrors, many, very tiny, reflecting all of us who have gathered for this meditation. All of the assets, all of the frequencies, all of our love, all of our kindness, gentleness, bliss, humbleness, joy, peace. And it's everywhere, and it floods everything and everything. We're met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds us of our omnipotent power of healing, that we are the healing power. We're immediately met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column that reminds us of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. And we're immediately met with white fire. This is a column that reminds us that each and every one of us are imbued with the highest of the highest high of deep eternal love, God-light energy, inside and out, head to toe. There is no external authority. There is no low vibrational frequency that can penetrate this armor. Nothing externally can do any harm to our armor. But only you have the power, only you have the power that if you choose to lower yourself in lower dark matter frequencies and lower survival matter frequencies, you do this deeply enough, you'll create a breach in the white fire armor, allowing these lower dark matter frequencies, lower survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do choose this, decide to do it, you immediately are met with the column of the purple transmuting flame. This column reminds you that you can immediately bring in the purple transmuting flame, transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance, and send them back to pure consciousness where they are no more. Then we're met with the violet ray. This column reminds us that we can bring the violet ray in right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can purify, cleanse the area where these lower frequencies were, restoring the harmony and high vibrational frequency of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love and gratitude, sealing the breach, restoring our God-light energy armor. Then we're met with the golden white pink light. This is the column that reminds us that we are the love, that we are made of the love. And it's in our sunsets and our sunrises. It's in our rainbows. It's in our oceans, our skies, our clouds. It's in our forests. It's everywhere. And it reminds us, the reason we are in such awe of it is that we're in awe of the love that we all are. Now we can continue to ascend up. As we do, some of us that carry physical form, that are in physical form, decide to step out, effortlessly float above our bodies. And as we do this, we're met with this massive crystalline light tower, larger than the solar system. The column itself we designed houses an aura, a high vibrational frequency of deep eternal love accentuated by the crystal. When it prisms out and spreads and saturates and floods in these waves, these warm waves of multitude of colors, and saturating all of our brothers and sisters, all life on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. It's eternal, flooding, saturating, bathing everything and everything, raising vibrational frequencies, elevating, ascending. Now, at the top of it, we designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees in all directions. The golden ocean is pure love, pure supreme love, and it saturates all of us, everything and everything, eternally, continually raising the vibrational frequencies of this planet and this civilization. Each of us are a drop of that golden ocean, and each of us carry the essence of it. A little bit further, we come across the meditative sphere. This sphere sets center circle. We created it well over 3 years ago. It houses in perpetual motion well over 900 meditations. And these meditations don't disintegrate. They don't stop. They're in perfect harmony, perpetual motion, eternally. They flood everything and everything. All of the inhabitants of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, this meditation, this circle of light. Flooding and saturating, eliminating lower dark matter frequencies, lower survival matter frequencies, harmonizing the higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. This is a massive washing, flooding, and bathing, eliminating all lower dark matter frequencies eternally. And every day, millions of us intend more meditation every day. All subjects, all directions, and the highest and deepest eternal love and gratitude, flooding everything and everything. This is why this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And this is why it continues to intensify and continues to expand. Feel the trust in you. Feel the relaxation the deeper and deeper you go. Feel the gratitude perpetually. Always in the now. In this now, you're forming your future. Future you desire. And the trust within you. Trusting you. Embracing the God, the love, the light within you. Feeling it. You are trust. Visualize and embrace this. You trust, you relax deeply in gratitude. No matter what comes your way. I'll join you in meditation. I'll return to close us out. And an easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. And know, through the trust with yourself, is that you will always reach the ocean. You will always reach the ocean. Your existence does not allow any exceptions. Every river has always reached the ocean, so you cannot be the exception. You will also reach the ocean. Take this with you the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. And we will be back here August 23rd, 2020. Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation